commissioners who decide what happens to Mr. Mokgotsi and other people who are implicated. It is not the people who lead evidence. Their job is to present the evidence to the commission.
Do you have a comment on that?
No incriminating, sir.
Sorry?
I don't want to incriminate myself.
Now, in fairness to you, I should place on record that the person who you describe as your co-handler says that he was aware that you were being run as an informant. He does confirm that you were being run as an informant. He, however, was emphatic that you were never an agent, only an informant. Do you want to comment on that?
I don't want to incriminate myself.
In your affidavit, you described yourself as a contact agent. The person who you referred to as your co-handler says there is no such thing as a contact agent. Do you want to comment on that?
I'm not going to incriminate myself.
The controversial political fixer and Northwest businessman Brown Mokgotsi was dramatically arrested moments after walking out of the Matlanga Commission on Friday, sparking outrage from his legal team, who claimed the charges are politically motivated and linked to his explosive testimony before the inquiry. Mokgotsi was taken into custody on charges of defeating the ends of justice in connection with an alleged staged assassination attempt in Vosloorus in November 2025. His arrest came shortly after a tense and controversial appearance before the commission, where he made sensational allegations against the commission's evidence leader, advocate Matthew Chaskalson. Speaking to the media after the arrest, Mokgotsi's attorney, Radasi Sekhaja, said the legal team had not been informed beforehand and only learned of the arrest after their client had already been detained outside the commission's offices, and said, "We are informed because we were not present at the time of the arrest. That immediately after our client gave testimony at the commission, he was arrested outside the commission's offices." The lawyer explained that the case relates to allegations that Mokgotsi orchestrated or staged an attempt hit on himself in Vosloorus, east of Johannesburg. Although he insisted that details surrounding the charges remained unclear, and said, "Yes, the details are not that clear now. But the information before us is that it relates to defeating the ends of justice in Vosloorus." Sekhaja further expressed concern over reports that police had allegedly recovered a firearm linked to the incident, saying the defense had only learned about those claims through media reports, and said, "This is information we received from the media as well. We have not spoken to the police in relation to this matter, and we do not recall anything about a firearm being recovered in relation to that arrest." The legal team did not hide its suspicion that Mokgotsi's arrest may have been triggered by his conduct and testimony before the commission. Sekhaja claimed that, "We believe these trumped-up charges, which may have been motivated by our client's stance in relation to his evidence before the Matlanga Commission." In an emotional moment during an interview with SABC News, Sekhaja revealed that neither he nor Mokgotsi's legal representatives had yet been granted access to the client following the arrest, and said, "We are intending to speak to him as soon as possible. We are concerned that he is probably hungry and cold wherever he is, especially given the weather. We want to make sure he is kept warm." However, police swiftly defended the arrest, insisting it was the result of an ongoing criminal investigation and not linked to Mokgotsi's appearance before the commission. The National Police spokesperson Brigadier Athlenda Mate confirmed that a multidisciplinary SAPS task team executed a J50 warrant of arrest on Friday evening and said the case emanates from the alleged staging of an attempted assassination on the suspect's life in Vosloorus. According to police, preliminary investigations revealed that the firearm allegedly used in the shooting incident may also be connected to several other violent crimes, including murder and attempted murder cases currently under investigation. Mokhotsi is expected to appear in the Johannesburg Magistrates Court on Monday, May 18, 2026. The arrest stemmed from a traumatic incident in November 2025 when Mokhotsi claimed he survived an assassination attempt while driving through Vosloorus in a red Chevrolet vehicle. At the time, Mokhotsi alleged that unknown gunmen traveling in a white buggy ambushed him and opened fire on his car before fleeing the scene. Police later recovered approximately 11 bullets casings from the area, fueling speculation and public intrigue around the alleged attack. The controversial businessman has become a central figure in several politically charged investigations in recent months. He has been implicated in proceedings before the Matlanga Commission and has also surfaced in the Parliamentary Ad Hoc Committee investigation examining explosive allegations made by the KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner, Lieutenant General Dlamkanazi. Friday's commission drama intensified after Mokhotsi attempted to have Advocate Matthew Chaskalson removed from the commission proceedings, accusing him of bias and misconduct. Mokhotsi alleged that Chaskalson had privately encouraged him to implicate Northwest businessman Suleiman Karim in exchange for protection and immunity from prosecution. According to Mokhotsi, Chaskalson attempted to persuade him to throw Karim under the bus while offering assistance from the Commission's leadership. His legal team argued that the alleged conduct compromised the fairness and impartiality of the inquiry and justified Chaskalson's immediate recusal, but the Commission appeared unconvinced from the outset. Commissioners questioned why none of the WhatsApp messages, documents, or evidence submitted by Mokhotsi's legal team contained proof of the alleged immunity offer. Advocate Ntabiseng Mohamane, who represented Mokhotsi during the proceedings, faced intense questioning from the panel. One commissioner stated, "Because this is a serious allegation that you have made, and if it is not in the papers, I'm going to ask you that you withdraw because it is quite a damaging allegation." Under mounting pressure, Mohamane eventually conceded that there was no evidence supporting the claim that immunity has been offered and said, "I retract that and say an impression was created." In another embarrassing setback for Mokhotsi, his legal team also acknowledged that he has been the one who initially contacted Chaskalson, claiming to possess his information about Karim and other matters under investigation. Commission Chairperson Justice Mbuyiseni Madlanga ultimately dismissed the recusal application, ruling that there were no grounds to remove Chaskalson from the proceedings. Madlanga ordered Mokhotsi to proceed with his testimony before the inquiry. Only hours later, the businessman found himself under arrest, adding yet another dramatic chapter to an already explosive political and legal saga that continues to grip the country. Meanwhile, the Matlanga Commission has distanced itself from the Matlanga task team, stating it is not part of the commission. Spokesperson Jeremy Michaels clarified that the task team is a South African police unit established by National Commissioner General Fanema Semola to investigate cases referred by the commission. The statement follows media reports suggesting that the commission, chaired by Mbuyiseni Madlanga, was making arrests, a function it does not perform. SAPS has agreed to rename the task team to prevent further confusion. The statement reads as follows: "The Commission of Inquiry into Criminality, Political Interference, and Corruption in the Criminal Justice System, commonly known as the Matlanga Commission, would like to clarify for the benefit of the public that the Matlanga Task Team or Matlanga Commission Task Team is not structure of the Commission. The Judicial Commission of Inquiry was established by President Cyril Ramaphosa to investigate the allegations made by Lieutenant General Dlamkanazi on 6th of July Whilst the task team was established by General Van Masemola, the National Commissioner of the South African Police Service, the task team was established to follow up on referrals made by the Commission in its first interim report submitted to President Cyril Ramaphosa. What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.